200K funded account. I literally passed it, but get this, it all happened on my live stream via YouTube or in my VIP via Zoom. And I'm literally going to break down the steps of how I was able to do this. And most importantly, I'm going to show you guys how I was also able to grow my $2,700 account to just about $10,000. And get this isn't done. We are still growing this all via live on my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get to it. Here I am using FunderPro. FunderPro is the prop firm I am using to move forth with this challenge. Now, the reason why I decided FunderPro is because they have unlimited trading days, and that is a big must for me. When it comes to funded accounts, I usually don't like to trade in a certain time, because there could be sometimes mentally that I just say, you know what, I want to take a week off of trading. I want to take 2 weeks or even a month. And I know what a lot of other prop firms, you have that 30-day limit, and that right there really takes a big neglect as far as me when it comes to trading the prop firm. So that's one big reason on why I prefer to use FunderPro. Now let me show you guys kind of like my stats of this account so you can fully understand. Now, once again, if you're new to my channel, all of this is literally recorded on my live stream, so it's not like I'm taking trades outside of my live stream. I am showing you guys how I am in a trade, how I mentally handle myself while I'm in a trade, which I truly believe that's the biggest thing in trading, but we're going to talk about that. All right, so as you guys see here, win rate's been about 82.54%. Now, once again, how I'm doing this is very simple. When I'm trading on my personal account, everything is getting copied into my funded account, so I don't have to focus on getting in this trade on this account and then hurry up and going into my other account to get in this trade. Regardless of whatever I take on my personal gets copied into this. So when I'm live streaming, I'm literally live streaming my personal account, but also showing you guys my funded account, because everything from my personal, like I said, gets copied over. So we're at an 82% win rate. Well, we were at an 82% rate for this challenge, and we literally got it. You know, we didn't do it in a day. We didn't do it in a couple days. You know, it probably most likely basically took a full week and a half. I would say a full week or so for us to get here, which is cool. Like I said, I'm not here to try to pass a challenge in a day or so, because once again, I'm gonna break down the rules. Now, if you guys made it this far, I want to congratulate you. Now, here's the problem when it comes to everybody recording their results for this. Everybody shows you a strategy, and I know you guys want to see a strategy, but I'm not just going to give you a strategy, because that's not what trading is about. And if you are about to click off this video right now because I said that, that goes to show why 90% of traders fail in this world, because everybody wants to see a strategy. And I'm not here to give you the strategy. I'm actually here to give you something even worth more than that, and that's this. It takes this in order for you to master these results, and that's what I'm here to break down. So let's go ahead and talk about how I was able to pass this and how I'm passing this with the second challenge and my personal account right now. So what I just showed you was my overall system. Like I said, everybody's showing you a strategy, and obviously, guys, you know a strategy isn't working because you're still trying to look for another strategy. And I am telling you right now, this is why you're failing. Like, you're not understanding it, but you need to understand it, and you need to tap in these live streams. I know I keep saying it, but that's because I really be breaking this down into details. I say psychology is number one, but people, traders, y'all know when I say psychology, y'all get it. Everybody gets it, but them be the videos that get the less likes or the less views, because everybody wants a strategy, and that's why everybody's failing, because everybody's doing what everybody thinks is right, but it's not. So what you need in your system is, one, a risk percent. A risk percent literally means what are you going to risk overall. All right, we're talking about, am I sticking only with 5% overall, 20%, 30% overall, and so forth. You need that. After you master your risk percent, you need a compounding strategy. The reason why I say a compounding strategy is so important is because, let's just say you have a account that you are basically operating for a big bank, and the banks are going to ask you, how would you grow this $1 million account? What are your strategies on growing this account? I'm sure you will firstly say, well, I got a good risk percent strategy, right? Well, basically, okay. And as me, I'm gonna ask you, what is your risk percent? You're gonna say, well, I'm not gonna risk no more than 1% on this $1 million account. Okay, great. But how are you going to grow this account? Oh, well, I got this really good strategy trading strategy. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look for the fibs. Once the fibs hits here, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it and then take it to that high and then boom. Okay, I get you, but how you're going to grow this account? So right there is the compounding method, right? Compounding method, there's tons of different compounding methods, right? And when I mean compounding method, I mean like you're maybe trying your best to make this trade risk free, because that's one for me. What I like to do is, if this was a high here and my entry was here and my stop loss was here because this was the most recent low, as long as my entry from that high is at least a 1-on-1, right? TP1 would be here. So this is TP1, TP2 is here, and I'm gonna take it all the way up here. What I am going to do is once my TP hits here, I am going to take out of one of my trades, move my stop loss to break even for the second trade, and then ride it to TP2. So not only I just made money, but even if the trade goes left, I know that I still made money. And then guess what? Let's just say that, because this happens, let's say that the trade just didn't even go in our favor at all and it just went left. Guess what? It goes right to number one. Hey, I set a risk percent at 5% overall. So we good. I know I'm not gonna blow this account because my risk percent is set. So you see how one is backing up the other? That's basically what's going on here. So if you look at that's basically that. Now another thing I got here is number 3 is the time zones. So this is another thing that I noticed a lot of YouTubers don't really talk about. Everybody just shows a strategy of how, you know, they got here. And this is the thing about a strategy, guys. A strategy works for a certain period of time because every strategy is good for when the market is doing that purpose, right? So if the market is serving a consolidation purpose and you got a really good strategy for it, it's going to work for that time. But you still need everything else to back it up, because you can still be wrong. And this is where a lot of people get. This is where all these comments come in, like this strategy doesn't work and so forth. But it's for another video. So if you guys look, number 3 is about time zones and pairs. You need to know what time zone and what pair to trade, because every pair moves differently and you got to almost treat it like if it's your significant other. So if you are dealing with somebody and you know how they operate, you know this is the time they do, you know this is how they are, you know how they react to certain things, you understand them. You got to understand your pair. You got to understand how it moves, when it moves, so you don't get in a roller coaster or an emotional roller coaster when the pair is doing something crazy. So let's say you're trading oil during Asian session. I know oil never moves during Asian session, so there's no reason why I'll be trading. Otherwise, I'll be stuck in this trade all the way up until London. And now I'm in this emotional roller coaster because I'm like, oh, my account is red, now it's blue, now it's red, now it's blue, now it's red, I ain't got time for that. Well, nobody does, right? So I know the pair, and I know that NASDAQ, I like NASDAQ because it's very volatile. If I'm in it, I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna catch a drawdown, which can mean I can really grow my account. But I gotta make sure I'm in it right, otherwise I miss it, right? I like gold because it's very diverse, it's very versatile, it can consolidate, and it moves when it moves. So I like that, and that's what I'm saying. Now, of course, the fun part, we are here. If you still here, congratulations. You can obviously become this 1 to 10% to achieve, because like I said, if you're not tapped into my live streams, you really want to be tapped in, because this is really what I go into details on. But number 4 is the trading strategy. Now with this, it's obviously important to know how you want to trade, right? But this is not the fucking biggest thing, and I say this all the time. It's not the biggest thing in trading. It's your mental, and the only way to handle your mental is by having this system. And you gotta have this written down. Don't be sitting here saying, oh, I do got this, I got it halfway written down. We all probably got a system, and I'm pretty sure there's 50% of us watching this now that actually has this, but y'all still don't follow it. That's what I'm saying. Trading is not the strategy, it's your psychology, it's your mental, how you handle your mental. If you got a rule book, you make sure you follow suit. This is why my rule book is literally right here like this. When I'm trading, I literally got it up because I want to make sure I follow each step. And me following 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 5 steps here. Risk percent, that's here, number 1. Compounding strategy, number 2, and then number 3, time zones, pairs, and then trading strategies, number 4, and then number 5 is my rules. This is how I was able to get an 84% win rate, and this is how, if you guys see right now, this is how I was able to grow my account. Second time growing my account. First time we did $4,000 to $50K, all live, using this. Now I'm doing it again to prove to myself that this works, which is consistency, following consistency. And I'm proving to everybody else out here that stay consistent. And the only way you can stay consistent is by having a system. So number 4 is trading strategy. Now, if you guys want more details on what strategy I am using, I do have other videos, of course, all in my YouTube channel. And then of course I do have Elite Bootcamp where we get more detailed into all of this as well. And that's that. But number 5 is the rules. Now I'm gonna give you guys some basic rules. I have basic rules. If I take 2 losing trades straight, I'm done for the whole entire day. Reason being is because let's say I get 1 winner, right? I get 1 winner for here, and then the next trade I get a losing trade. Why would I not stop here? Well, because I know typically, actually consistency is everything. When I'm in one trade, I will make sure I do like same lot size, right? A standard lot. And I'll at least make sure it's a 1-on-1. So if I get in another trade, I'll at least make sure I'm not risking no more than whatever my risk percent is. So if the trade goes left, I should have had basically be at a break even for the day or close to it, because you know spreads and stuff like that are close to it, right? That's the reason why I like to do 2 L straight. I'm out, because it's just like, yo, I'm following all of my rules, and if it's just not working today, it's just not working. We don't control the market. We are all retail traders. We don't control the market, right? I don't care if you a smart money council trade. I don't care what you do, how you say it. You retail. If you on TradingView or MT4, MT5 or any other platform looking at the markets, we are collecting seconds after everything had already happened. We are all retail traders. So that's how I look at it. That's one of my biggest rules. Another big rule is I always look for 3 confirmations. I have 3 different trading strategies I follow, but every strategy I follow my 3 confirmation setup. All right. Now that's pretty much how I was able to pass this challenge. And if you guys are ever interested, there is a 20% deal that I am offering thanks to FunderPro. You guys are able to get 20% off. So you want to make sure you check that link down below, or you can also look here. You guys see it pop up. Solo20 is the code you will use to get 20% off. And other than that, y'all, I appreciate the love, support. Make sure you guys are subscribed, tap in my live stream so you really can see full effect how I handle my mental and everything like that. The boy Solo checking out. See you guys. Peace.